Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to another edition of FRL here on Friday evening. As you can see today, it is the Belgian Grand Prix, and this was a bad time to put popcorn in my hand because it means I'm gonna have to eat it in a second. But I'll hold that thought for now. I was not here last week, so I'm not up to date with the results, and I've literally just come back from work, so I haven't had a chance I haven't had a chance to look through them. But at the moment, it looks like Jerome is still our championship leader. Is he here today? No, he's not. Don't believe he's racing today. If I'm not, Jerome. Yeah. So the current championship leader is not racing today. I'm not sure if he'll be joining a little bit later on. You've got Santeri, who unfortunately retired from the league. Sai Hilu in the McLaren is well and truly here. You can see currently P13 in the McLaren. Obviously, no lap times being put on the board, but just to show you where they are on the track. Is Yogurt racing? No, he's not racing either. After what was a fairly calamitous race in Austria. But we'll focus on the guys that are racing. Currently, the championship battle looks like it is between the top three drivers. You've got Santeri and Sai Hilu on 69 points, 10 points clear of Yogurt, who's in third, whilst Jerome leads Sai Hilu by 19 points. So it'll be interesting to see how this does pan out. Let's get the relevance menus up, because like I said, I literally did just get back into my house. Wait, hold on one second. You guys will have to bear with me just for a few moments, please. Like I said, I literally just got back in from work, so just give me like 2 minutes and I'll be back. So apologies. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for that. Um, so we can't see how long left in the session. I think there's probably about 7 minutes. So cars will be on their second runs at the moment. Spa is not a track. Excuse me, Spa is not a track where you can get more than three runs just because of how long the lap is. As Kasizzle is the first man down into the 1 minute 41s, and Ginger invalidates. So because of the nature of the track, it's so long, so you really can't do more than 3 laps, unless 2, 4, 6. It would be really difficult, to be honest. It probably is possible, but I don't even think you want to. Because I don't think you could pit on all occasions and pick up a new set of tires. So you'd have to maybe run one set twice, and based on the fact that you can't do 2 laps in a row, because obviously you'll need to harvest ERS on an in lap, you basically can't do 2 laps. So yeah, cars will be on their second or final runs right now. Still quite a few people on the mediums, I'd say surprisingly. I'm not sure how big the delta is at this track. It's probably somewhere around 8 tenths. You will obviously gain quite a bit of time in that middle sector, and then in the braking zone, going into the bus stop chicanes. I believe Hannes just went up into P2 on the 42.1, cutting down considerable. What was that? So that was Jamie Morris off the track there. But quite a few cars starting laps, I believe. As Ron Zayus, has he just completed a lap? Not too sure. So I've completely lost track of this session. Have absolutely no idea who is. Oh, and Alex Lemorte driving across the track there. And Leon Thompson. Okay, my energy is very depleted. I didn't anticipate this. There's a spinner in the final sector. That's Champ. Yeah, I believe it. I'm not sure if he spun or if he just was moving out of the way. I think he might have been moving out of the way of the Williams, I believe that is, of Ginger, who I think went for a second run. Is he going to take it to the line? Yes, he is. He's currently improving by 3.5 tenths. Is it going to be enough to put him in the top 2? No, but he does go P3, only 1,000 off Hannes, so very close there between P2 and P3. You had another, I think that was Terror Racer coming through in the background. Obviously, obviously the champion from last season. He's not had a very good season up until now, and he's going to come into the pits. He's currently not got a lap set on the soft tyre, so he'll probably bolt on a new set and go out. Whereas last one, you've got Jason D'Italia coming through the final sector. You've got Mercedes up ahead of him also on the track. That will be, I believe, Thomas, who's about to start his lap. Or no, it's Hannes who's actually coming to the box. I think Thomas is the man behind. And there's yellow flags in turn 1. I think it's just the McLaren going pretty slowly. And Jason D'Italia goes P14 on a 43.9, so he'll want to improve on that lap time. And he retires from the session. Oh, has he crashed? He's crashed on the back. I don't know how he's crashed there. think I might need a partner to do commentary with, because the times when my energy levels aren't low, I don't think it's completely fair on the people watching how silent I am. But I don't really know what else to say. But I'll try my hardest for the race. Okay, so this is a shootout for pole position. We've got Casizzle starting his lap. He's currently 3 tenths up ahead of Hannes, and this will be his final lap. So we'll follow him on board. I think up until now it's been a fairly disappointing season from the man in the Williams. So he'll want to get his, because to be honest, I think there's still about maybe 8 rounds, so he can most certainly still win the title from here with the right results going for him. He's definitely not out of it mathematically. So let's see what he can do in the final moments in qualifying. It'll be interesting to see if anybody else can actually put themselves into the 1 minute 41 and he improves very, very slightly in the first sector. Oh, he would have got put off there massively. Who was that? Who on earth was that? It was Jamie Morris. I'm not sure why he was correcting himself there, but it would be a shame for Casizzle if he doesn't put it on pole, because he was improving in the first sector. There's other cars still on outlaps. You can see a few cars, about 4 cars currently, or more than 4 cars in the final sector at the moment. A few cars coming around the final corner and starting their final laps of qualifying. So we'll stay on board with Zach, who's currently on a 42.5. Can he put himself up into the top 3, or I thought he was invalidated. He's actually backed off there. Just the end of his qualifying. Maybe this wasn't a good enough first sector, as I believe somebody has gone up into, it's ERT Samba's gone up to P4. So nice lap for him on a 42.3, and he's left the session. Arnold has left it. People just died from epilepsy. I've been disconnected. Oh God. So a few drivers have been disconnected because Sizzle does not get another lap. I think he may have tried to push for another lap. He doesn't get to the line in time. So it's out of his hands whether or not he is on pole position. He's done enough up until this point. At the moment, Khalifa has come up as purple. Whether or not that is the truth, we will find out in about 20 seconds or so, as he's bombing down the back straight. He's going to be flat out through Blanchimont and coming into the bus stop chicane. Heavy braking at the 100 meter. Oh, he's very late on the brakes. Does he make the apex? Just about. Yes, he does. Nice and clean. Is he going to get good on the traction? Yes, he is. Where is it going to put Khalifa? And he goes up into P2, 142.1. Good lap from the Haas driver right at the end of qualifying. ERT Hannes also coming through the final sector, where we've got about 3 cars coming through the bus stop chicane. One is a red one. Oh, he doesn't invalidate. He gets away without an invalidation. Terror Racer comes across the line and stays in P12, or goes up into P12. You've got a few, I think that was Mikelitsi that came across the line. He's gone up into P11. So let's see what Hannes can do. Can he put his car in pole position? Because the decision, or the battle for pole was taken out of his hands. Is that going to be costly in this battle for pole position, as the Mercedes gets good traction at the final corner? What's it going to be? It's a 1 minute 41.9. So Casizzle still on pole, unless Pricky can do it. No, Pricky's going slowly. So that is the end of qualifying there. So it's Casizzle who's on pole by just under 2 tenths of a second, followed by ERT Hannes in the Mercedes, and then Khalifa in the Haas. Ginger, I'm not too sure what happened. I think we might actually end up with a lobby restart, if I'm being honest. Bryson being done by impact decisions can you rejoin the time? I don't know when some people are disconnected. Migraine host. Oh my God. Lobby restart. So Kasizel on pole, Hannes and Khalifa rounding out the top three. Very close there between P3 and P4. Not too much in it. We are going to have a lobby restart, unfortunately. Hopefully, it's not too long. The top 10 covered by 7/10 of a second. Around a very long track like this, that's not actually too bad, to be honest with you. Yeah. So I'm going to close the app because this game's a bit silly, and the stream will continue in a few moments.